are. We're at Mike's Farm, which is in Beulaville, North Carolina. Had to make a quick change of clothes, put some jeans and boots on so I can bring you out here, and we're about to meet with Kayla Sanderson and also the people that work here at Mike's Farm. I am actually originally from California, and I moved here 18 years ago, and I fell in love with North Carolina. I mean, who wouldn't? So I stayed, and when we first moved here, every time someone would come visit, we would bring them here to Mike's Farm. They have the absolute best food. It is family style, it is delicious, and if you are here in North Carolina, you definitely must come to Mike's Farm. There are so many things for the kids to do, and they have animals to check out and visit with. They have hay rides, they have Halloween hay rides. I have done the hay rides, but I won't do the Halloween one. It's very scary from what I hear, so I am too chicken to do that. A lot of people love it. There are tons of things to do during Christmas time, during Thanksgiving time, and all season. They have strawberry picking, you name it. So we're gonna hear all about that. Kayla's gonna meet with the people that work here, and she's gonna get lots of details just for you so that you could know everything there is to offer and come visit Mike's Farm. Let's go check it out.
Hey, as Diane mentioned, I'm Kayla Sanderson, and we are here at my home away from home, Mike's Farm, and we are here today with the Mike, owner of Mike's Farm. Can you tell us a little bit about why you and Teresa started this?
Back in the early 80s, we started as a Christmas tree farm. We didn't really know what we were doing. Teresa had this idea about just planting some trees on the farm. We like to farm, you know, we grew up here, so we talked to our extension agents and we decided to plant some trees. There was no plan involved, we just planted some Christmas trees. I reckon it could have been a hobby or we didn't have anything in mind.
So started with trees. And so aside from trees, I know that you can take your family on the hay rides through the actual tree farm, choose your own Christmas trees. What else do you guys have out here besides just the tree farm?
We also do hay rides to the pumpkin patch, strawberry picking in the spring. Our key business is in the fall when we do the pumpkin picking and the Christmas hay rides. We do weddings. We have a restaurant now. We're sitting on the restaurant porch, gift shop, bakery, and we've got a new barn. It's been there about 2 or 3 years now. Everything in it is made or manufactured in North Carolina.
So we are on the restaurant porch. What kind of food do you guys offer?
I hate to say country food, but it's just regular food like we grew up with. Fried chicken, pork loin and gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, corn, and my wife's famous macaroni and cheese. She claims it to be her recipe, so it can be.
Well, I'm very glad she likes to share that recipe with us, because if you've never had Mike's Farm mac and cheese, it's just a staple here in Eastern North Carolina. It's like family style. You can pretty much eat until you're miserable. You've got dessert included.
It is family style dining. We bring all the food to the table. You kind of got your own private buffet with just you and your family or whatever. And you do, everything's included, the dessert, the beverage, and all you want. We've had people come out and they want one of each dessert and they get it. So it's all you can eat while you're here.
So let's actually go take a look at the restaurant, see what you guys have to offer, kind of get a better feel of what it's like here. We are now in the restaurant where you can try all the amazing food Mike's Farm has to offer. So some other things that they are known for are their weddings. Their latest thing that they built for weddings was back in 2014. It's a beautiful venue. We're gonna go check that out in a little bit. They also have a banquet hall where you can have company functions, other events such as birthdays, anniversaries. What are some other things that you guys have to offer?
We do family reunions in the, we call it the wedding barn. We do Christmas dinner shows. We do a few dinner shows during the summer. Also at Christmas, we do something like Supper with Santa, where we actually have Santa Claus and the family can come in and enjoy the Christmas season also.
as you can hear, Pedro and Penny Ann, the donkeys, were just fed. They're wanting a little bit more corn. We also just went and visited Elsie Mae and Thelma Lou. They're 2 cows here at Mike's Farm. What other animals do you guys have?
We have some goats, 3 ponies, some chickens, peacocks, guineas, and turkeys.
Plenty of animals to come check out while you're waiting for your table at Mike's Farm. Let's go see the other animals. With Teresa. She is also the owner of Mike's Farm, and we are currently in their banquet hall where they have tons to offer. What are some events that you guys do here?
Well, we do a lot of weddings in this particular facility. We also use this for Christmas events, family reunions, birthday parties. It's a multi-purpose facility, and it'll generally seat around 100 people.
That's perfect, and it is beautiful in here. I actually had a family member get married here as well. So what can you tell me about the food that you have to offer?
Most of the time we cater in here the food from our restaurant. We find that most people want that particular food, especially the macaroni and cheese that we offer. We find that that is a go-to food here at the farm.
Absolutely. Mike told us that you took over that recipe, and he's gonna let you claim it.
I do claim that.
So that is the banquet hall.
Yes.
You have another venue as well, right?
We do. We have a barn that we use for weddings, and we use it for other events too. We do dinner shows in it at Christmas time, but for most purposes it is used for weddings.
It is a beautiful barn as well. So let's go check it out.
Okay.
So we just left the banquet hall, and that venue sits around to 100 people. And this one is the barn. It seats around 200 people pretty comfortably.
Yes.
You had a special reason for building this barn. You guys built it yourself.
Yes.
What was the reasoning for that?
Well, our daughter was getting married, and we ended up deciding to build it for her so she could get married here on the farm. And since then, her and her husband actually have become a part of the farm. They help us manage it.
That is so special. I know everyone has been here today helping out while we're doing this episode, and you can just tell that it's a really close-knit, family-run business.
Yes, it is.
I love that. I'm sure it's very special to you guys.
It is very special.
And there's another section that goes along with the barn that you can actually have the ceremony at. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it's an outside area that we call the deck. We have a lot of ceremonies there, and then have the reception here inside the barn.
And it's a beautiful place to have a reception.
Well, thank you.
So Teresa and I are here in their newest barn at Mike's Farm. This one was built in 2019, and it is the North Carolina Products Barn, where you guys feature a ton of vendors from all over North Carolina. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, this facility was built to carry North Carolina-made merchandise, either handmade or manufactured. It is our goal here to carry something from all 100 counties, and so we constantly strive to look for vendors to do that.
That is amazing. As I'm looking around, you really have such a wide variety of things. So you've got something for everybody, it looks like. I noticed over here you've got a wine bar. Can you tell me a little bit about what you guys have to offer?
Yes, we carry a variety of wines. Some are ice wines, meads. We sell wine by the glass, by the bottle, and also we do wine slushes.
Perfect. And behind us, I noticed the coffee bar. Can you tell us about what they have to offer back there?
Yes, we do a variety of coffees, ice cold, and just different flavored coffees as well. Also behind the bar there, we make handmade fudge.
Handmade fudge.
Yes.
And I know you have a very special bakery next door.
Yes.
Can we go check that out while we're here?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So in the bakery, you guys have a ton of options to choose from. Can you tell us about your most popular item?
I think our most popular would be what we call Apple Jacks, which is basically a short term for apple turnovers. We make our own homemade pastry dough for that, and also we cut our own apples. So that's very popular, especially during the fall season.
I bet so. It sounds amazing. And over here, I see an awesome layered chocolate cake.
Yes, that's what we call our little layer chocolate cake. It is our top selling cake from the bakery, and it was also featured in our state magazine a few years back.
That is amazing. And what about the fudge?
The fudge here as well is handmade, homemade. We try to carry about 25 varieties.
So really you have something for everyone.
We try to, yes.
Thank y'all so much for letting me come out here today and meet everyone and see everything you have to offer here at Mike's Farm. Can you tell us what your hours of operations are and what days you're open?
Yes, this time of year we are open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 12 to 8. Our restaurant hours are from 4 to 8. During the fall season, our hours change.
Perfect.
Thank you for joining us here in Beulaville, North Carolina. We did a tour of a beautiful house, a tour of Mike's Farm. We hope you loved it, and thank you for watching this episode of The American Dream TV.